All right, hello everyone. Michael here with Best Paw Forward, and Gianna's helping me with Maggie. Gianna's going to be demonstrating various training things that we have done with Maggie. Now, just so that you know, there also is a dog over here on place cot, staying in a down, Penny. So while all this is going on, you have two dogs in the same room. Okay. So I'm going to go over your go home packet. This is going to kind of be your Bible, so to speak, for your dog training for the next 30 days. Okay. Um, your top priorities are to build reliability in your home, and especially around distractions. You're going to strengthen your recall, so make sure that you're practicing that. And the golden rule with that is going to be that you do not call her if you don't think she's going to come, or you do not call her if you're going to be angry with her. Okay? We want successful repetitions. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but we're still really conditioning the response to that recall. So we want to have a response. So if you think that she's not going to respond, have her on a long leash so you can enforce that. Okay. And then the other thing, your other priority is calmness around dogs and people. And as you can see, she can achieve that. Okay. So short sessions win. Train 5 to 10 minutes at a time. Several short sessions produce better learning than one session. Okay. Reward the right choice. We use yes, that's our food marker. Okay. So make sure you are understanding and knowing what you want to reward, and reward that with food, praise, toys, permission to sniff, permission to go through doors, or release to play. Okay. Life rewards are just as valuable as treats. You have to use them. The 80% rule. Okay. So if she is at 80% success rate in your training sessions, make sure that you are challenging the next session. You're making it more difficult. If she is not at 80%, decrease the distance, decrease the distraction, or shorten the duration that you're training. Okay. So live by that 80% rule. Your daily training framework, and this is where Gianna's going to really help us display this. In the morning, your 10-minute routine is going to be a sit, a down, place for 2 minutes, recall, and loose leash. Okay. And you can go through those in any order that you want, so long as you're just practicing those skills and making sure that they are really strong. Okay. Midday, as you see there, we're working through the down. We work through a sit. From that down, you're to not release her, or sorry, she is not to break until you release her. Okay. And then you can release her into that recall. Okay. Strengthening all of your obedience commands at the same time. Okay. It does not have to be a long, drawn out, arduous thing. And then in between reps, you see how Gianna's using the engagement, kind of quick body movement fun, to keep Maggie paying attention to her and wanting to train with her. Okay. So you're really challenging that. And then you're doing loose leash in between. Midday, you're going to do place while you prep something, place while you cook, work, or eat. All right. And then you're also going to practice your leave its, your door manners, and your engagement games. Okay. Evening time is going to be your neighborhood walk practice. Okay. So loose leash, sits before crossing streets, attention around distractions, and polite greetings if appropriate. Okay. So do not give her access to people or things if she is being inappropriate. If you do that, she's going to learn that it's okay to jump, and that's going to maintain the jumping. So don't do that. Okay. Finish with place at night with while your family relaxes. Okay. So week one, your goal is to refresh the skills. You're going to practice according to what the sheet says here: sit, stay, down, stay, place, recall, loose leash. Okay. And then you're going to focus on quiet environments, graduating based off of her success. Remember the 80% rule. Okay. Week two, you're going to add distractions and really challenge yourself. Week three, you're going to go into real life practice. Okay. And then there's some general guidelines here to make sure that you're successful. So be sure to read through those. Okay. Your leash walking, your leash should stay loose. If Maggie reaches the end, stop, wait. The moment she returns attention to you, praise her, and then show her where to be, and then move forward so long as she stays there. Do not accept anything else. Okay. Your recall rules: never call Maggie for something unpleasant. Never repeat come multiple times. Instead, you're going to say come. You're going to wait to see if she responds. If she doesn't respond, you're going to help her with the leash. Okay. And then make sure you're celebrating every successful repetition. That's really, really important. Okay. Your place command teaches patience, impulse control, and calmness. So make sure you're practicing that. You can practice that while you're cooking, while you're eating dinner, answering the door, or watching TV. Aim for a graduating scale of time: 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. As the time goes by and you're practicing, you should be able to get longer and longer in that command. Okay. All right. And then last thing I'm going to cover here is common mistakes. Common mistakes are repeating commands over and over again. Say it once. If she doesn't respond, get it to happen. This is a part of the conditioning process. Okay. You do not want her to learn to ignore your words. It's just going to make life harder. Training too long, you want to quit while she's successful. If you train for too long a period of time, she's going to learn to not like training. It's okay to end a shorter session and then play with her. That play is going to help her remember the training, okay? Moving too fast, if the skill isn't ready and you continuously challenge the skill in different environments, it's going to fail, it's going to falter, and you're going to encourage bad habits. Don't do that. It's okay to take a step back, okay? Only training inside is a mistake as well. Don't just train where everything's perfect. Train where it is a challenge, but only so much so that you can overcome, okay? And then don't call her without being able to reinforce it in some way, shape, or form, okay? They are coming away from something that they likely chose to interact with, so you have to be exciting or be able to compete with whatever that is, all right? And then don't accidentally reward excitement. People do this all the time. The dog gets overexcited, and they're actually giving the dog attention for that excitement. You don't want to do that, okay? And then I want you to check in with us. Remember to schedule your follow-up appointment. Don't hesitate at all to reach out with any questions or concerns about how things are going, okay? Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for having her in our program. We've really loved having her, and we will see you guys on the next one.